This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Freaking.com. We're in Keene, New Hampshire, where Andrew Carroll, the man right in front of me here, has just been found guilty for possession of marijuana. He did it openly possessed marijuana, announced to the police he was going to do it, and finally went to trial today. He was sentenced to, get this, $420 in fine. However, he is going to refuse to pay the fine. Let's go in and see what he has to say to the Keene Sentinel.
Yeah, okay. You didn't think he was you expected him to be as lenient as he was there and kind of help you.
He's a human being, and human beings feel sympathy naturally. And I think everyone in this country, for the most part, knows that this law is wrong. Inherently, like, they feel it, but they're not doing anything about it. And the judge is Burke is just as guilty as the police, and they're just as guilty as you and I are, because this hasn't changed yet. And this isn't the only bad law, but it's one that has the opportunity to change right now.
Is that why you picked this?
Yeah. Oh, I could have picked it. I think this is the most tomorrow if enough people for lack of a better term, piss off and do something about it. And the judge could refuse to take your case, He could say, I'm not going to take it because I don't agree. Judge California has done stuff like that. The police officers could refuse to arrest me. They could just let me run free.
So do you smoke marijuana?
No.
No? Why not?
Why not? I just never got into it. I drink, if that's relevant, but I don't smoke. I'm 18, so maybe I shouldn't say it on camera. I drink alcohol. Come arrest me for that next. Another victim of crime.
All right. And how about other drugs like heroin, coke, that so far?
Wow. You're going all out. No, I don't do any of that stuff.
No. I mean, what are your stances?
I was like, wow.
Like lead, law enforcement against prohibition. Yeah. Van Wickler, for instance, he said openly that he believes that some harder drugs should also be legalized. What is your stance?
One report says that half of the people who went up there, which means almost half of these people, did not stand for the judge. And there's, recently been some threat of crackdown against folks for not standing, but apparently most of these folks didn't stand and did get away with it. So we're seeing what's happened at some of the other courts, or at least one of the other courts, is sort of a loosening up process that's going on.
This is going to be on video. Thanks.
I tell them what comes better.
They dropped it. Yep. Which means the next Freedom Fest is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Can we do it right here? Can we do it
right here, right now? Freedom Fest.
Mike, how do you feel about? I guess you were the charges against you for organizing a quote unquote illegal gathering allegedly. Those were dropped.
Yeah, the actual Keene ordinance says that if you want to claim, if you need a permit if you want to claim the exclusive use of Railroad Square. My argument was going to be to try and get them to prove we had exclusive use. And as I was walking in, Eli Rivera, the cop and prosecutor, said, we dropped the charges against you because we couldn't prove exclusivity. So
good for him.
Yeah, I thanked him for rethinking his decision, too.
Good. Well, another phenomenon going on here now in Keene, as is so often the case, they practically shut down the traffic circle to, put emergency vehicles through, although that's probably an exaggeration. There have been definitely a lot of problems with traffic around here over the last year or so because of a nasty construction project that's been going on for